Hello, board members. How we doing this lovely tactical Thursday? Well, I hope. Of course, we got to get ourselves some Battle Brothers in here where things have been going a little too well. I'm scared, team. I'm a little scared. Things have been going shockingly well. We've had a run of good luck with minimal overall damage, I dare say. Team members definitely get hurt, and we've had a couple of close calls, don't get me wrong, but weirdly enough, no one's died in a while, so I don't know if it's, a mix of luck and I've actually gotten halfway decent at the module now. Hard to say for sure. But welcome, everyone. T12, welcome. Praised are cool. Advanced Lamp, welcome. Keeper, the Dungeon Keeper. Yes, Dungeon Keeper. As recommended by Advanced Lamp, of course. I'm waiting for Ika to get here. I have the birthday surprise for them. Let's see. 2 contracts left. Yes. We left off, though, with... Dance? Yes, the dance. We left off with, I think, a quest that has something to do with the world event? Retrieve the artifact from Deep Gate Crypt to the northeast. But it's only a 2 skull, but that's paying a lot of money. So I'm wondering if it's like lying to me, or it's actually going to be really hard just because it's a world event and it doesn't really matter what the skulls say. Zamus, welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. But yeah, let us and then the other one I think is us going to hunt down. Yeah, we got to go retrieve the staff. What's our inventory look like right now? Because I think we've been selling stuff like crazy, right? Yeah, we've sold a bunch of stuff. We've sold a bunch of stuff. Okay, that's fantastic. I think we're waiting on this to get repaired so I can sell it, because it's going to be worth way more money that way. Do I have anybody? Could switch you 30, 45, 50, 30, 115, 4, 8, or 6, thanks 5. Okay, Jotnar, switch to this, actually. I think these are going to be better for you, Jotnar. We've also got some levels up in here. Yes, Advanced Lamp. I need your help. Your character is leveled up a couple of times now, so I need you to pick your perks. I need to level up your character. I also need Iggy here. We got a perk point floating on them, and I need some weird sins to show up so we can get some more stuff for Just Coffee. They're doing a special, like, Indomitable build, I think, and I have no idea what to do with him at all. What we got? Level up? Yes. Okay, so right now, as of right this moment, you currently have Colossus, which gives you extra hit points, 9 lives, which stops you from getting one-shot. You have Pathfinder, so it doesn't cost as much movement to move around in difficult terrain. Gifted, which gave you a bunch of extra skill points, and then Shield Expert, so you get a bonus for whenever you're using a shield. Those are the 5 you've got currently. You've got 2 to pick from, depending on what you want to do. So, as of right now, we go with a weapon specialty if you want. I would say any of the melee weapons minus maybe pole arms, since you can't wield a pole arm and a shield at the same time, basically, so that would kind of cancel each other out. But otherwise, you have maces for stunning people, flails for going around shields and hitting people in the head, more likely to hit people in the head, axes for destroying shields, axes for destroying shields, hammers for destroying armor, cleavers for causing bleeding effects from when you hit people with a cleaver, swords for sort of reduce negatives to do all the fancy stuff with different swords, daggers allows you to make 3 attacks instead of 2 a turn. So, obviously we got some of these, if you want a weapon specialty. Otherwise, the things I would say maybe would work okay for you. You currently are wearing, like, our heaviest armor, so that's good, in that you have tons of armor. We do technically have a thing that, works with armor, that, like, reduces, like, how much damage and stuff you take based on having a really heavy armor, but I don't want to make you do that, so we could switch it around if you want. Black Friday, welcome. Been a little while. How you doing? Hopefully well. But yeah, so besides the melee weapon, the other things you could take is fast adaptation, which is the +10 every time you miss until you hit again. Nimble, or dodge, which gives you increased melee defense based on your initiative. Your initiative's not very high, but you're also wearing heavy armor, so that's kind of why. I do like tank build if that's something available. We could have you be a tank build, I think. T12, what do you think? Would they make a good tank at this point? I mean, from a perks perspective, we have the perk points for it. I don't know the stats, how the stats compare. I would give this guy fast adaptation and mace mastery just to have a stunner. Well, we technically, I think, have 2 of those right now. So, have tank, have stunner. Yeah. But we do have someone who's currently running stuns. We have Iggy. Iggy is our current, like, designated stun master. We need them to show back up so we can get some, another point for them, though. But yeah, so... What's fast adaptation? Fast adaptation is every time you miss with an attack, you get a stacking +10 to hit until you hit with another attack. It's not bad. It's kind of a little bit more of an early thing, because it helps offset having bad melee skills, but it's always kind of useful. Can never have enough stunners? Well, that's true. It is very powerful. It's just very, very stamina heavy for the stun stuff. Otherwise, like I said, we have dodge, which increases your melee defense. Technically, we could give you something like quick hands. I don't know why we do that, which just lets you switch weapons faster. That's why you go nimble. That's true. A lot of nimble. You could take underdog, so when you're surrounded, they don't have as many bonuses against you when you're surrounded. You could take berserker. Anytime you kill somebody, you immediately get 4 action points back. It's strong, but it does eat a lot of stamina, because every attack, you know, uses stamina. What's his max fatigue at? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, go nimble for the survivability. I mean, nimble is very strong. I agree. Hold on. Max fatigue is a 97. Max fatigue is a 97. My armor. You'll get it back. I just need to know what your normal fatigue is. Normal fatigue is a 97. It's a 97. Not particularly high. Not particularly high. There, your armor is back on. Calm down. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be... The problem is, it doesn't seem like we have anybody who's good for, like, heavy armor. It really seems like we're just a nimble squad. Let's see. What else could I have you do? Headhunter is kind of an interesting one. I don't know how good it is, but anytime you hit a headshot, you then guarantee to hit a headshot again. I think we would have to pivot you into flails to probably make that even remotely worth it, though. 99 is more than enough for a nimble stunner. Yeah, for a nimble it would work. Nimble, basically, the lower your armor is, Advanced Lamp, the lower your armor is, you reduce how much hit point damage you take. So, in theory, at maximum effect, you're only taking 40% of the damage against your hit points whenever somebody attacks you. But you have to get your armor really low. It has to be very light armor. Which isn't a problem. We do have some light armors still left here that I can put you in. Otherwise... I'm trying to think. It'd probably be about it. Is there a way to train my guy's stats? We've already done that, unfortunately. No. Gifted gives you that effect, so we've already done that for you. And that's the only one that I'm aware of that lets you do that. Ah, okay, yes. So right now, your melee defense is pretty solid because of the shield and your shield expert stuff. Your melee skill is a 66, which is okay. You try to get it, from what I understand, you want to try to get it at least into the 70s, so you'll probably get there. Really, your only thing that you're kind of weak in right now is your fatigue is kind of low. Otherwise, everything else is fine. So, I mean, you can kind of pivot into whatever you want to do. We currently have you with a spear, just because, you know, it's useful, but we could put you in literally any other kind of weapon or whatever you want. Basically, as long as you're using a shield, you're not underperforming. And there isn't a way to improve fatigue. Not really. The closest we could do is we could give you Brawny, which reduces how much the armor affects your fatigue. It reduces your armor and helmet fatigue by 30%. But we could also just put you in lighter armor and give you nimble instead, which would be potentially very good. Sorry. I also forgot to send out the tweet. I guess the X, whatever it's called these days. My guy's more of a lightweight than so be. Okay, we can do nimble and pivot you into different armor. 1 second. Totally spaced on this with everything else going on. Try to put a tweet out before each stream. And in the mornings to remind people. I'm out here trying to do my due diligence. My guy is nimble and he's anything but light. Well, that's true. Dodge is basically heavy armor, but with extra steps. I mean, kind of. I mean, sorta. So, I mean, there's a lot of options here, I guess. Because I think... Do we determine that Brawny does not affect nimble? Or does it? I don't remember now. Hold on. Okay. It doesn't affect nimble. Okay. I wasn't sure. So yeah. Do you want to go nimble then? Since your character is unfortunately not going to be very good at Battle Forged. We can pivot you that way. We can give you nimble, and then, I guess, dodge. We can give you nimble and dodge, and then switch your armor if you'd like. So technically... So with this armor setup right here, you're getting maximum effect of all of the nimble effects. So you're reducing how much damage you take down to 40% for your hit points. Do we know, does Restless affect dodge? All times your initiative is reduced by only 50% of your accumulated fatigue instead of all of it. In addition, using no longer give you a penalty initiative in the next round. Station, rally the troops. Ronnie. So yeah, I would say probably Advanced Lamp, if anything. What we'd probably do is give you like nimble and dodge, or maybe go nimble and underdog, so that way if you're surrounded you don't have so many negatives. That would be my guess. Do you have a particular weapon that you care to wield? Whether it's swords or axes or whatever? Probably nimble dodge? Okay. Okay, we can do nimble dodge. We're building a nimble squad, okay, everybody? We're building a nimble squad. Maybe mace? I mean, maces are the stun weapon. You and Iggy could be the Mace brothers and running around hitting people with maces. I do have one more mace that you could use. I don't think Morningstar's the best mace, but it's like second of 3. So it's up to you. If you want to go nimble dodge now and then take mace mastery so that you can bonkinate people, that's an option. That's cool with me if my guy fits the role. Yeah, I mean that particular build isn't anything like too specific, I don't think. Nibble is good for early squad. You can start recruiting high-tier bros to fish for some battle-forged bros. That's true. We've seen that the higher level guys that you buy have a tendency to come in with a little bit higher starting stats, it seems like. And then you can also level them up after that. So that's one thing we could do. Even the mid to late module Nimble is still viable. Yeah, definitely. All right, so do you want to go Advanced Lamp? You want to go Nimble Dodge for your increased, like, dodginess? Or do you want to go Nimble Mace Mastery for more of a Bonkinator? Pretty much, yeah. It seems like that's kind of how you're supposed to do the late module stuff, is you buy the higher tier guys that start with better stats and then level up those stats even more from their, like, bought-in levels. And then that way you have people that are, like, more likely to have really good stats from the rip, which is an interesting way of doing it. It's module. We've talked about this. I can't say the GAME word or IT gets upset, all right? Though they can absolutely suck on my big toe. They did mess up the Ebola 3 / Resident Evil 9 thing. So, I don't know if you've been around Black Friday, but I've been playing Ebola 3, I thought, on Saturdays, right? Turns out, I found out this, like, past Saturday. No, they messed up the files, and apparently in the middle of me playing Ebola, the files got switched around, and I started playing Resident Evil 9 for no reason. Can I see the two-handed sword, bro? Which one? This T12 has got the great sword. Or I have Grimwald right now with just a long sword. You could be Grimwald if you want. Grimwald, we have Rabe, Grimwald, Vander, but he's like set up to be the second flag guy. You can become Jotnar the Legend, who 1v4'd 4 upholds. I see that adrenaline, bro. Oh yeah, T12 has been turning himself into quite the unit. But yeah, so Advanced Lamp, what do you want to do? You want to do Nimble? It sounds like you're cool with Nimble, which is a good skill. And then, do you want to go Mace Mastery right now, or do you want to go Dodge right now? Dodge will increase your melee defense, and then Mace will give you better stuff for bonking people. Nimble Bimble, that's not... Is that Nimble Dodge? Is that Nimble Dodge? I suppose having a mastery would be a good play. It's not bad. It helps a lot with like your fatigue stuff, because all your skills build up 25% less fatigue when you have a mastery for the weapon. Yeah, mastery will help a lot with the bonking. You'll use a lot less fatigue doing that. The Nimble Mace? Okay, we'll take Mace. Mace it is. And then we'll say your next one after this can be Dodge. This way, if you level up again, I can level you up even if you're not here. Macey Wacy, yes. Alright. Mace Mastery it is. Now we're having the problem. Okay, so you can have this instead. Okay. Jotnar! Jotnar, what's your deal, bud? Wow, you actually rolled pretty good stuff, Jotnar. I can't be upset with this. +3? +2? Yes, please. I don't know if we're gonna make it to 30 on the melee defense, but he's gonna maybe make it into like... He's gonna make it into 80 for sure. We don't really have a plan for you yet, Jotnar. You're at 110. Guess I could go... he rolled a nat 4. We'll give him some hit points. You can make this guy a two-handed nimble, bro. We could. Probably what will happen with him at some point. It's kind of getting... Actually, if we're going to do that, hold on. Then I'll go... We'll go this way and get more fatigue. Oh, he actually... Okay, you think he has the fatigue for it? You don't need this much? Oh, okay. Are you sure? Because I mean, if he's gonna become our first heavy bro, the first battle forged bro, he would need as much fatigue as he can, right? We'll keep the +2 and the +3, respectively. Those are good rolls. You don't think this guy's... Okay, so we have a little bit of a disagreement here. So you don't think that Jontnar would make a good battle forge then? We're going to end up with a whole bunch of Nimble Squad guys. Everyone's going to be running around in chainmail and basic helmets because it's at maximized nimble. Resolve? Well, I mean, he's got 50 resolve, so we're okay there. Nimble Timble? Yeah. Jolly Jontnar the Dodger, I guess? Okay, so you want me to go hit points. Oh, okay. I mean, do you want... I mean, Black Friday, do you want me to just make this... Do you want this to be your character? He's not named after anybody. I can make him officially your character. The Jammy Dodger? What? Is that a thing? What perks does he have? Okay, hold on. Let's look at that first before I start making permanent choices. Let's see. Currently, he has Fast Adaptation, Colossus, Pathfinder, Student, and Gifted. It's a cookie in the UK. Oh, okay. A darn good one, too. Ooh. Might have to see if I can get me some Jammy Dodgers and give that a taste on stream. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I've heard of the Nimble Dodger, which I think is a character from a book, but I've never heard of a Jammy Dodger. What do you think, Black Friday? Which is this a character you would like? So I'm happy they're playing music. So regularly at night they don't play music. It's annoying. I think this bro was a little too good for Fast Adaptation. Well, I mean, we didn't know that at the time. He's been rolling pretty well. Listen, I am not an expert. Would likely find it in foreign shells. Yeah, I have to imagine I would find it in like European food specialties, or there's a place I could probably go to, that same place that I got that orange chocolate thing. They'd probably have it. I don't remember what that place is called, but I kind of remember where it's at, so I could go over there and probably find it. Oh, definitely, yeah. So what do you think, Black Friday? Would you like this character to be yours? I could show you a couple other ones if you'd like. We still have a few unnamed characters. A wait for a real Chad? Wow, okay. I mean, technically we got this guy for free. We just ran into him one day and he's like, hey, can I join up with you? And we're like, sure. I think he brought the dog with him, if I remember correctly. This might take a while? Yeah. I mean, there was one guy... Did we give him to somebody? Zamus, Iggy... Sins. Oh yeah, I think he became the new Sins. That's right. So I mean, here's who we currently have unnamed. We have Jontnar, who you didn't care for. We've got Rabe here, currently just using a spear. He's a little low on the fatigue side of things. He also just leveled up, so we could level him up for you if you'd like. He's got Colossus, 9 lives, Pathfinder, Recover, and Gifted. He's got a star in melee skill and 2 stars in melee defense. Jontnar, are you sure you don't want Rabe? He's got good stars. And I think the last person who's unnamed is Grimwald. He's a Spearmaster. Oh, I didn't realize I gave him he was a Spearmaster. That's fine. Here, have a spear, Grimwald. I didn't realize I'd given him spear mastery. That's weird. Oh well. So you probably wouldn't want Grimwald then. Unless you wanted to go two-handed spear. Do you want to go two-handed spear mode? He's like, finally, you gave me the weapon I've been training with this whole time. Yeah. Look, I gave Donatello his staff back, alright, everybody? I mean, technically, you could also become Vander, but we've been building him off the premise of that he's going to be our backup flag guy. Let's see. But if you want Jotnar, you can have Jotnar. What do you want me to call him? We'll change his name and stuff. I don't mind doing that. I just called him 1v4 upholds because he ran up and, like, intimidated 4 upholds and they ran off into the mountains, so... Okay, so Black Friary, the monstrous. Friary. Monstrous. Something like that. Okay. Alright, so if this is your character now, let's see. Oh, not that. Okay, so you wanted, for your character, you wanted it to do these two, and then you wanted to go health? You wanted to go hit points, right? Yeah, unfortunately, T12, we've had the worst luck trying to find any, like, good characters. I don't want to say I've given up on it, but I've been focusing more on, like, quests lately than trying to recruit legends. Yes? Okay. Hit points for you, then. Alright, where do you want to put your perk point? I mean, right now, you have kind of a... Well, you could probably pivot off of the throwing weapon thing. It's just convenient to occasionally have some additional throwing people on the front line until the enemy gets close, and then we can pivot into something else. Okay, you want to go nimble and then dodge. Okay. Okay, we have another nimble dodger. Okay, I'll have to give you a different helmet. Nimble. Let's see, can I get dodge on there? Okay, dodge. Duck dodger? I mean, you would duck to dodge. Yeah, that makes sense. Can I see initiative without gear? Okay. Remember all the stuff that actually affects... I don't remember what all affects initiative. Initiative is 120 without gear. Unfortunately, you currently have a messed up shoulder. 120 is high end, nice. Well, I mean, it is maxed out on the bar, so that makes sense. And you do come with the dog, Teal the Warhound. I do need to pivot your helmet into something lighter, though, to make maximum effect of nimble. Oh, actually, I don't know if I have... Oh, no, this is actually the best one I have right now for you. 47. I suggest not skipping melee defense and melee attack. No, we basically apply that to everyone that isn't Erling. Erling is our only ranged focused bro. Everyone else is melee focused, so I basically give them that every single turn. Okay, pick whichever high rolls between health and resolve. Really? Okay. You like a high level resolve on your guys. Interesting. Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. We also need to level up Rabe, who is currently, like I said, not really doing anything specific. Just like an all-around good bro. Wow. Low roll on the melee skill, sadly. Melee defense. Ooh. I was kind of hoping on a low roll for this to finally use it up. On my bro. Prioritize health, though. Okay, health unless we max roll resolve. Got it. I don't know what to do with you, Rabe. I have no idea what to do with you. You already have 90 hit points, so we're good there. So I'll just take the +3 on fatigue. I mean, he has a lot of fatigue. Would he make a good heavy bro? I mean, we could give him Battle Forged and we just load him up with all the heaviest armor. And he's not named or anything, so... As it stands, I'll probably fit him into the heavy armor anyway. As now we have 2 things of heavy armor that no one's currently using. We can try? Okay. I mean... Okay, so if we're gonna... Nimble Forged? I don't think we want both. Someone's gonna go heavy? I mean, might as well be Rabe. And he's also got Recover, so he can use that to get his fatigue back. So in that regard, he's loaded up. I would have, but my fatigue wasn't enough, sadly. I mean, worst case scenario is maybe if we find some really good guy that works well to be a heavy like that advanced lamp, I could pivot them into the new advanced lamp. I meant fat. I mean, T12 is technically our fat guy. T12 is technically our fat guy, and he's absolutely loving it. He's putting it to good use, team. Yeah, fat is actually one of the current effects. Being fat promotes nimble. Legit fat, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna try to make Rave our heavy guy then. If we're gonna try to make him our Battle Forged guy, let's do that then. You can take Battle Forged. Okay. We'll give him Battle Forged. We'll put him in the heavy armor. This is our heaviest armor now. So now he's all heavy armored up. Do I want to go hit points or fatigue then for him? Since he's going to be a heavy guy, do I want to go fatigue so it doesn't feel it as much as we get heavier armor for him, or what? I'll definitely want brawny and fatigue. Okay. Okay. More fatigue. Oh, that's why. It's because he's got the necklace. Okay. And then... So... Brawny? Brawny? That way I know what to give him when he levels up. I mean, technically we don't really need to pivot him away from his current weapon, so... That's fine. Oh, Black Friday, what kind of weapon do you want to use? I guess at this point we could pivot you... Let's see, you have Nimble, but not Dodge yet. Without a shield... Without a shield, you have a 22 melee defense. And we have no weapon specialty or armor or, shield mastery, so we could pivot you into any kind of weapon you want. Input. You can decide between two-handed axe or mace once I get dodge. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so you're cool with using a spear for now? For right now, anything is fine? Okay, we'll leave you with the spear then. Okay, you two are both injured, so I can still leave you in the back. Okay, everyone's leveled up other than... I need some weird sins here to help me with the coffee build. And I need Iggy here to figure out what they want to do next. Something stronger than a spear? Okay. Well, we have options. I mean, technically you can take Vander's Sword Lance if you'd like, but... you see something here you like. We got a Cruel Falchion, Arming Sword, We're not using heavy. No one's using hammers right now. I've got 3-headed flails. I got a regular flail. I got one of these heavy splitter axe things. I got a regular hand axe. Put me in the back with one of those fames? Okay, wait, you want to be in the back with one of the fames. Wait, what's a fame? A fame? Oh, one of these famous... Are you talking about one of these? We have a sword lance? Yeah, we have one down here. We have a sword lance if you want a sword lance. What's the stats on the axe, bro? Oh, Ingolf? He is not a named character, so you could technically have him instead if you'd like. So 80 melee offense, 22 melee defense, 48 resolve, 50 current fatigue with his current loadout. Keep him with the axe, was gonna yoink it from him. Oh, okay, gotcha. I mean, I do have the long axe. Long sword if you'd like. Sword lance in the back sounds good. Okay, so we're pivoting you. Okay, sword lance in the back. If we're gonna do that, then I'll give him... Oh, what do we got going on here? Ika with a raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, Ika. How we doing? So you need that, and you're gonna need that. This, you can have Grimwald, you can have the good spear. How goes it? Pretty good. Today was overall pretty good. I did a lot of you. Yeah, everyone congratulate Ika. It is their birthday. You can remove the secondary with me. You want to AoE as much as possible. Oh, okay. Okay, so you don't want the backup cleaver? No backup cleaver. I'm gonna leave you with the dagger though, because I do use that to occasionally try to farm armor. It's a burger bonanza. Welcome, Floppity Penguin. How we doing? All right, so you want to be in the back line. So now this is gonna pivot things a little bit. I guess we could take Sins off the back line. So I think we were having Sins work in the back lines because they were injured, right? Do you have an actual... You don't have a weapon mastery. Okay. So then... Me too, we are good people. Yeah, yeah. I can speak as someone who's now talked to both of you. I would say you both seem like good people to me. So... Does this have the, like, local effect? Yes, it does. Okay. So then, I guess what I could do... I know for a while, Sins was having me run this for them. Maybe we go back to this. We got the balance? Oh, okay. I see, I see. We can pivot into this. This is a pretty good setup. Guess if we do that, though... What are you using, Jay? You're using a long axe, but you have the axe perk, right? Yeah, so that's actually fine. So if we leave this the same... You're now not that anymore. So... Samus is also up here. We're very steadily, we'll put Ika in the middle then. We're very slowly turning into a bunch of two-handed nimble bros. Very slowly turning into a bunch of two-handed nimble bros. You probably back over there. Okay. Okay, I think we technically got it now. Okay, I'm gonna get another save. post-leveling. I guess, welcome back. Fiery. Because you were a character before, I believe, Black Friday. It just, we had to abandon that run and then the run after it. But this one's still staying strong. Okay. So I guess what we can do then... We have, okay, we have food, right? We're a little light on food for my preference, but everything in this town is so gosh darn expensive. Oh my god, yeah, everything is super expensive. It's like double price on food right now. Because of the stupid festival, I guess. Wow. That's actually closer to like 3 times the cost of dried fruits. Jeez. Oh, this is actually... Wait, what? Oh, okay, wait. We can pivot that then. So this is nimble, nimble, Ika's nimble. So, actually, we can pivot you and get you a better hat now. The hat would actually be better for you. 44, yeah. Technically, we still need... Oh, I guess we do have the other lighter armors, right? There we go. There we go. 41%. That's fine. Yeah, we're gonna have nothing but a ton of weird... two-handed weapon nimble bros running around. Is what we're gonna end up with. And then one Vander with this bone armor. Nimble Ika? Yeah, Ika's also a nimble. Okay, well, with that figured out. I guess what we'll do... We'll take the quest to go hunt down the brigands, and then we'll come back and take the quest to go save the city, or the world, or whatever we're saving. Alright, okay. We'll give this a shot and see what happens. I'm not seeing any tracks, though. Follow the tracks east of... Okay. Okay, there we go. Gently jogging in a northeasterly fashion. Ooh. Some brigand thugs, some brigand poachers, a few brigand raiders. We shouldn't have a problem with that. Plus, we're faster than them. You catch brigands trading Rules Council property to what appears to be a necromancer. Maybe he wanted to cast some sort of vicious spell upon the house. In some light, the notion doesn't seem that bad, but the man's paying for a reason. Charge! Oh, great! There's a necromancer has been added to the whole ordeal. Okay. I wish necromancers... I love when we start a combat and one of the guys just flees into the background instantaneously. Alright. I don't think I have a reason to wait back. I think we're going to probably need to move forward here, team. Uh, 40, 40, 40. I don't see anybody who particularly seems like a bigger threat. For some reason I can't throw it at that guy. Huh. No, he has double grip also. It's just not showing up on his bar? Oh, okay. This bar is for him, not for that guy. Okay. Oh, yeah, because this guy doesn't have a hat on, and he has no head armor. Oh, this guy has no head armor either. We'll just throw it straight. Nice try, Ika. Okay. This is a lot of ranged units on these thieves. Trick of this fight is to instantly jump on the corpse once you kill someone. The necromancer can't revive a corpse. Right. That is definitely an issue we've had, too. Especially with the world event currently being like zombies everywhere thing. What is happening? Maybe they're falling back to protect the necromancer? Until you lock the necromancer in close combat, right. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna wait on you. We're still technically trying to form up a little bit of a thing here. 45. 90! Oh my god, shoot him. Yes! Great work, Erling. Take a step forward, please. Okay. Necromancer is indeed in the back. Okay. Finish? Nice work, Samus. Okay, we just move forward in a non-casual manner. Could have you go first. I'm not really worried about that. This Rabe can just run up over here. We're gonna have so many weird archeries. Go down there. They are not doing a whole lot. I think they might be a little intimidated by the situation. Yeah, there's a lot of just running around in the back line. Actually, I guess what we can do is we can wait and see if they're going to move forward. 5. Ooh, nice head hit, Ika. Big finish. Good work, Chang. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay. Probably get you in here and do a nice overhead. Oh, beautiful. A decapitate. Oh, it's so good, team. 51. Yep. Nice stab, coffee. They're panic firing team. Nice try, Erling. Okay. I might just have Zamas start making a break for the Necromancer. If I had to send someone as a specialty unit, it actually kind of makes sense to me. I want you adjacent. They are going to have to switch weapons. So, yeah, just run up there, Iggy. Interesting choice of things to do. Okay. Although I don't really get any new playable cards today, I was able to better test out a new engine I came up with. Oh, what's the consequences of these tests? So far, it's been good, and I think I'll keep it. Nice. So we step in here. Some headshots in there, okay. I go here, okay. I was kind of hoping. Oh, good shot, Blackfriary. Putting that sword lance to use. Bonk. I was hoping that they would kind of move forward so that we could get the, like in a second attack, but no luck. God, they're all just turning into zombies. Nice try. But not good enough. Down he goes. Fantastic. Okay, they've abandoned the Necromancer now. Mostly. Nah, I was hoping that would be a kill. Good throw, Ika. Zamus, it's time to start stabinating the countryside here. Exactly the way we drew it up, team. Oh. I could have switched weapons, that's fine. Okay, you're... Oh, you're breaking, not fleeing. You're fleeing, though. Okay, Oh, we almost got the kill on the headshot. It was close. I don't think I can... Oh, that just hits everyone around me. Okay, never mind. Okay, now you're fleeing. Great. Also fleeing. Nice try, Iggy. Wait, what does this do? Oh, it's a shield split thing. Never mind. Yeah, I'm sure it would hit, considering they don't have a shield. That's... Nice try, Chang. Good stabbing. Wait. Is the zombie fleeing? Wait, yeah, the zombie is fleeing. Is that a thing? Huh. It's not a zombie? I thought it was a zombie. Okay, I guess it's not. Big hit. Nice work. Oh, that one's a zombie. Oh, he attacked the zombie instead. Nice. Oh, come on. He's got 1 hit point. Good finish, Coffee. Technically, I can hit like anybody here. Nah, not quite. Nice try, Chang. Okay, this guy's fleeing. Adrenia's threat. Not yet a zombie, just a bloodied face from receiving iron in the face. I mean, that's one way to do it. Not yet anyway. Yeah. I mean, if we broke your nose and give you a bunch of crazy bruises, you would probably look a little undead, to be fair. Ika, we could probably just get you into the business. Of course, you went for the headshot in this particular case. Let's get back here and give this a round. Awesome, now they all broke and they're fleeing. Beautiful work. Exactly how we drew it up, team. I mean, everyone's fleeing at this point. Problem is, I don't think there's anybody who's armor or anything I want to keep. I can't shoot at the zombie, though. Ooh, I can there. Nice work, Erling. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. You are not fleeing. You just have to die now. Good stun, good stun. Just a normal attack. I'm trying to think where you would be most useful. I guess right there. Wait. Oof, a doof. That looked pretty violent. Guess just hit him, since we're already in wait rounds. Oh, also out of stamina. Oh no, we're just out of action points. Get you up there. But welcome, our Arodness Thread 404. Welcome. How you doing? I take it you're a big Battle Brothers fan. It has been an interesting learning experience, I will say, learning to play the Battle Brothers. Oh, shocker! You're fleeing. Who would have ever guessed? Wow, that Necromancer's armor actually isn't half bad. I could technically take it alive, I guess. Tempting. Do I take it alive? I think I'm just gonna have to chase this one down right now. Okay, release the hounds. Oh, you went after... That's not... Doggo, that's not what I wanted you to do. Wow, the double block. Unfortunate. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, you still have a hound. You still have a hound. Release the hound over there. No, go after the guy who's fleeing. Don't worry about the necromancer. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, everybody, it's fine. We'll chase him down on foot, I guess. Gosh darn it. 3 zombies? Are you kidding? 4 zombies? And the dog got the finish. Gosh darn it. Get over there, Sins. I wanted to try to take that guy's armor alive. Ika, just get over here and stab a zombie, please. Thank you. Man. There we go. That's what we want to see. Turn those zombies back into zombies. Or into corpses. Back into corpses. Stab. I'm gonna just switch. Oh, nice try, Erling. I thought you had it, bud. I thought you had it. I have no idea what these dogs are about to do. Okay, they're going after the archer finally. Man. Stab. Finish. I guess come back over here. Okay. No idea. There we go. Okay. Nothing fantastic out of that. Falchion's not bad. The hatchets are the cheaper ones, right? Not gonna call any of that fantastic, sadly. The only good thing about that is we did technically take out... we got the mission accomplished, but that's about it. Okay, that's worth fixing. That'll be close to worth fixing. That's worth fixing. That seems like it's worth fixing. That's not worth fixing. Kind of torn on this short sword. Yeah, it's probably worth fixing. Man, okay. We didn't get anything good there. Let's head back to town. Okay, 830 crowns. I mean, it's whatever. It's not the primary reason we went out there. Let's see. Probably don't need so many arming swords. Because I think falchions are just worse, right? Don't need another dagger. Do that. I think I've got that set up to be repaired anyway. Probably get rid of those. We get rid of those. This. This, that. Both of those can go. That can go. I don't need 2 sets of throwing spears, so that can go. I didn't really get any armors or anything cool. I need that to still. Oh, that can go for sure. Both of these can go. 61. I'm carrying around extra of. I still need this to get fixed so we can sell it. I guess did I get an extra one of these long axes? I don't think I need like 3 of these, so we'll get rid of one of those. We still have 1 extra something. I think I might have an extra shield down here. Oh, the falchion. The falchion and the short sword, that's right. So we can sell these 2 once they get fixed. Okay, that's fine. 6 kettle hat. That'd be better. So many nimble bros. No, so we basically need a -10. -10 and a -5 hats is basically what we need. Is there an armor? There is. Oh. 6,000 for a 230. That's actually kind of tempting. What are these? It's just a plus 100 or plus 10 durability. Did we determine, are you only allowed to apply 1 of these to an armor? Or can you like stack multiple of these on there? 10 to 10 to 40. Just 1, okay. $285, dang. 15 to 10 to 40. Okay, so we could in theory buy this Lamar harness. That's a 230. I'll give 30. Or we can get this scale armor, which is 7,800. But also, it doesn't have quite as much fatigue negative. I guess the other option is we could abandon... We could abandon this thing, since it's not really where we're going. 280. 260 and only a -32. I guess that's still more than those. I say, Okay, let's get a save though. I'll do a world event save. Did anybody level up? No, Just Coffee's almost there. Okay, not seeing anybody else. Okay, we're good. There's nothing I need to change or anything like that, I don't think, right now. And they don't have a weapons guy in this town, right? It was just the armory? Yeah, they don't have any kind of, like, weapons master guy. I have sold a lot of stuff in this town, if you can't tell. If you can't tell, we've sold a lot of stuff in this town. I guess the other... Well, that would be a really bad idea. Yeah. Alright. I guess we'll take this quest, everybody. Kind of need some food, but I can probably go to a different town. Where is this actually sending me? Okay, it says to the northeast. Okay. I guess let's go save the world, team. Let's go save the world. It says to the northeast. Okay, we'll just head to this other town, which is technically to the northeast. Did it put it on my map someplace? Does not, wait. Oh my god, it's all the way up there? They weren't kidding, it is definitely northeast, alright. I didn't realize it was gonna be that far away, team. Okay, we're gonna have to stop for food. Wow. Wow. FedEx to Australia, basically. I need to rent a chopper. Oh my god. So the other day, you might remember that Ragnaraka cards I put in, which use reptiles, insects, and plants as fuel for their effects. My deck has a lot of reptiles and ways to put them in the graveyard. I decided to take a look at some of the insects after watching some of the VODs of the main masochist YouTuber. This will be quite long, so brace yourself. Oh my god, Ika. I never do the undead contracts to retrieve. Well, this is a world event thing, I think. The way they describe it is it sounds like it's part of the world event. Where we got the zombie outbreak as the world event, and this seems to be to stop that from happening. Alright, we have to go get some food, team. Luckily, we have plenty of money for buying food. Jeez. Please don't hyper jack up your prices. I'm actively trying to save the world. Please do not jack up your prices. Actually, your prices are pretty reasonable. Not great, but not completely unreasonable. I do need some of this. I might take 2 of these. I'm gonna take 2 of these, and then I'm gonna grab some bread, I guess. Flour and some bread. Okay. I guess we'll just head up there and see what happens. I can't even see it. It's so north. Okay. Let's see what they call for here. I mean, luckily we do have the guy who increases our, like, movement speed on the world map or whatever. Does it know where we're going? It's, like, not going in the right direction. I guess it wants to go around the mountains? Maybe it's gonna stick to the roads because we're going so far? Redalizing sea. Oh, wait, what happened? Why did the music just kick in for a second? What was that? Maybe it's just the Bringers of Peace thing. I don't know. That was weird. Retaliating C. During each player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell card that includes an effect that special summons a monster. Okay. You can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way, while this card is face up on the field, any card set to the graveyard is banished instead. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Earth Insect type monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand, except Retaliating C. Okay, makes sense. We must keep moving, team. We're gonna bypass Saxendorf. Heading towards Ketzenberg. Are you kidding me, Sins? While taking inventory last night, Sins the new had a little too much to drink and ended up losing an arming sword. That's a big loss, bud. You've hit him to the end. The man swaying on his feet still reeks of alcohol. The train duty for a month. And out of my sight. At least it wasn't a named item. That's true. So for example, if they activate polymerization to fusion summon, then you can summon retaliating and make them banish the monsters used. That makes sense. We're gonna need to double time it here, team. Okay, we're heading towards... Or no, we're not heading towards Trojan. Wait, why are we going... What is this path that is choosing? It's a small group of undead. Okay, it's fine. Okay, stop in Summerhome. Okay, wait. Camp for a second. I wanna wait. Okay, go to Summerhome. They also have oh, they have a weaponsmith too. Ooh, you've got a weapon I don't think I've seen before. I don't think we've seen a two-handed mace. One-handed military cleaver. Ooh, a fighting axe. Two-handed flail. Oh, they have one of the rondel daggers. And since so many cards have graveyard effects, it could be a big blow to your opponent. If they do get rid of my bug by sending it to my graveyard, then I also get to add another card. That makes sense. Make them pay for getting rid of your good stuff. Okay. Do I need any of this? Do we need any of this stuff? Does anybody need a fighting axe? Or like one of these like two-handed maces or anything? Technically, we could pivot Iggy into that, I think. Oh no, he has shield mastery. Never mind. That would be useless. We could go one-handed cleaver. That actually does pretty good damage. I have 3 of these cards. It's kind of the bulk of the engine. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Armor, you got anything? Oh my god, this armor is stacked. Team, the armor is stacked. You get another one of these. I think this is what Iggy's currently wearing. 230 for negative 30. 212. 9, 8. 40 durability, negative 5 maximum fatigue. Other neck guards just a plus 10 durability. 10. 10. Yeah, nothing in here like crazy good. What's the market got for us? Max C, during either player's turn, Male Hubric plus attachment is kind of cheap. Oh, okay, we'll look at that. During each player's turn, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. This turn, each time your opponent special summons a monster, immediately draw 1 card. You can only use 1 Maxi per turn. I mean, that's a lot of draw for you, which is good. Ooh, okay, they have actually better prices on the tools and supplies. Okay, I'll take both of these then. That'll give me 40. Food's also not particularly expensive here right now. Well, at least not the ground grain isn't. I'll grab a couple of those. I don't really need more war dogs right now. Male Hubric plus attachments is kind of cheap. That's not bad. How does that compare to the other armor we're using, though? It's a 200 minus 24. Yeah, I mean, that's still, like, technically heavier, right? Top helmets. Well, they have some of these cleavers, but they're full price. That would have been a nice get. If they weren't full price. I think who I can stack these armors onto. So we have Plus 40 minus 4 is actually a pretty good, like, switch over. Do they have a basic male shirt? So I would technically need a, what is this? I had 40? So a 190. Okay, wait, here's a weird question. 30. Basically, I just need something around like 200. 10. So it'd be a 250 minus 30. I mean, reinforced male hubrik costs 20 plus 1,000 for 250 total durability. It's a reinforced male hubrik. Which one is that? Oh, there's a heavy Lamar harness? Jeez, okay. Reinforced male hubrik. Is that male shirts? Okay, reinforced male hubrik. It's 28. If we go by the other one, I guess. 240. 250. So that kind of, I think I get what you're saying. 250. I wonder if that counts for the purposes of having an armor over 230. Was that a reinforced one or was that a regular one they had? This is a regular one. So that'd be a 190. So 90 for 8. 12. Not good long term, yeah. This is only 115? 16 for 155. Okay, so this. So 250. But cheap if you need a battle-forged armor like now. Yeah, because I mean, we're only running, what, a 200? What is this? This is a 200. Oh, okay, it hasn't cheap. Okay, so we would replace this one. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I think I get what you're saying. Get us 50 for about 6 more stamina. That's not bad. I think I get what you're saying there. Oof, okay. Actually, in comparison to that. Alright, we can give that a shot. We have the money for it. We'll do this. And then... Rabe, congratulations. You've got an armor upgrade. Okay. 320 plate is the heaviest regular armor. Oh, okay. Okay, so we do this. Then I do this. 250. 236. Okay. Rabe, you've become quite loaded down. 75% of any damage from armors. Okay. It's reasonably priced, too. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. It's like, what? 3,400 for this armor is actually not a bad combo. No, not at all. And at 200, I can put this on someone who doesn't have Nimble. Which the number of people who do and do not have Nimble is kind of all over the place. Zambus has Nimble. Iggy doesn't have Nimble yet. Okay, Iggy, you can have this armor then. Oh my god, but it completely obliterates your fatigue, though. Man. You do have that super heavy armor helmet on. Chang doesn't have Nimble. Hold on. So, hold on. So what we'll do... This is what you were wearing, I think. So then we'll go back to Chang, and Chang can have this instead. That's better. Iggy's fatigue is so low. I guess because of the helmet? Might have to get him brawny or something at this point. Okay. So yeah, Chang has definitely become quite the unit. Chang, Rabe. Rabe is definitely our heavy now. Okay, I'm wondering if... I don't think I need anything else. Does that count for the purposes... Men equally well. Okay, so it's not telling me how completed this is. It'll also leave your men disappointed in you as a leader. Are you sure you want to cancel? No. That's not what I'm trying to do. Rabe the tank? Yeah, at this point. Okay, that's fine. So... Okay, we got food and supplies now. We basically just need to make our way there. Okay. It's marching time, everybody. Let's go. Everyone's healed up. I have no idea what to expect when we get there. Any Salet helms for sale? Not that I've seen anywhere. Hold on, let me check here real quick. Oh, they're having a bunch of night terrors. So I get 2 more messages about the Yug above. Wait, what? Oh, okay, wait. Goki Pole. If you add 1 level 4 insect monster from your deck to your hand, then if you added a normal monster, you can special summon it. Then you can destroy 1 monster on the field with attack greater than or equal to the special summon monster. You can only use the effect of Goki Pole once per turn. That seems like a good sniper unit. You can just like summon out a thing and then kill anything tougher than it. Oh, this place is absolutely just... Oh god, it's so expensive here. Taxidermist. We can antidote. I don't think I need another heavy. Make the shield. Oh yeah, I forgot about this light padding thing. Should I make one of these? It reduces the fatigue penalty by 20%. I might as well just make one of these, right? I mean, we have so many people. Would this affect... Does this actually affect for Nimble? It does, we said, right? It also doesn't target, so it can get around some protections too, which is nice. Yeah. Wait, if I click on this, 450 bucks will be consumed in the process to give the following effect. Reduces an armor's penalty to maximum fatigue by 20%. I mean, that's good. I think I can make one of these. Oh, I'm gonna craft it. Paint remover. I don't think it did work for Nimble. Oh. Let me check. Okay. Well, I mean, if not, we can technically give it to Iggy because he has kind of a low fatigue level. So we can give him a big armor and then put the thing on there to reduce the fatigue costs. Hold on. Whoop. How does Nimble actually read? Any hit points glancing hits. Hit point damage taken is reduced by up to 60%, but lowered exponentially. Total penalty to maximum fatigue from body and head armor above 15. Lighter your armor and helmet, the more you benefit. Brawny does not affect this perk. Oh, okay, specifically. Does not affect damage from mental attacks. Interesting. So they specifically went out of their way to make sure Brawny doesn't affect it. So if that's the case, then yeah, it might... Reducing its fatigue with an armor upgrade might not affect it either. Oh, okay. So light padding does work for it. Oh, that's good. Okay, cool. So then technically I could give someone a little bit heavier armor and then reduce the fatigue amount for them. So right now we got 30, 20%. So times 5 would be 5. So basically 4. That would take it down to a 20. It's not going to help much, but I think I could technically get you guys in slightly better armor. But 20% is better on heavy. That's true. So yeah, what I might do then... Would that override the armor enhancement, or would it just go on there additionally? Because I don't want to replace the armor enhancement, but... Because then what I could technically do... I could get Iggy some heavier, a little bit heavier armor. Can't double, so it's only 1. Okay. So then what we'd have to do is buy Iggy like a 200 armor if we could, and then put a fatigue reduction on that. Can't stack attachments. Okay. Unfortunate, but that's fine. Okay. But at least we have it for when we need it. Okay. Save. No, only 1. Only 1 attach. Okay. Alright, can I sell stuff in this town real quick before we leave? Oh, the prices here are abysmally bad, though, too. Jeez. Okay, never mind. Okay, we'll hit Hellevad here and see what they have to say about it. There's a couple of things in our inventory we could afford to sell. Light armor is better served with something like plus 15 wolf mantle or the bone plates. Okay. So wait, you can make the bone plates as an attachment? Oh my god, what happened? Makeshift barbarian camp. A few barbarian thralls, many barbarian reavers, a barbarian drummer. Barbarian drummer's new. Interesting. Yeah, from upholds. Oh, well, we don't fight very many upholds, so that makes sense. Okay. Well, the town is shut down, isn't it? Of course it is, because it's nighttime, because I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay. The barbarian? Apparently, yeah, they have a barbarian, everyone. Okay, prices are pretty bad in this town, too. Unfortunate. That's real unfortunate. You have anything interesting? Oh, your tools are really cheap here, though. Oh, you have cheap tools, you say? And cheap food? What is going on in this town? Not cheap medical, of course, but that would be asking too much. I will take 1 of your cured venison, please. Do you have anything else going on in this town? You do have an armorer here. Oh my god, they have a named helmet. Joust Crown Tanker's Head Guard. A hardened nestle helmet with a unique neck guard made from leather scales. For $17,000 dues, we can pick up this helmet. Wow. Wow, team. Wow. Of course. Of course we would find... Oh, we would find a named helmet. Oh, a decent one too. Yeah, for $17,000 dues, team. For $17,000 dues. Oh, that hurts, team. That hurts. Oh, they have a heater shield. We need to get one of these. Well, it's tempting. It's what, +5 melee defense? Yeah, we probably need to get one of those. 140, 150, 130. That really sucks. That really sucks. $17,000 though. If you can do a job and come back before it cycles out, we could get a discount on it. Yeah, but we have the problem with that is we're all the way up here in the far north. We have to get this item, retrieve it, and then take it all the way back down over here to Molestad. So I'd have to do that, leave, go back down to Molestad, and then come all the way back up here. I don't think we're gonna get there in time. I would just have to bite the bullet and buy it like full price. Rolled good, but I'd rather spend the money on 11 rolls on great background bros. That's fair. Oh, that sucks. I mean, the only good thing we did get here is some food and some tools, I guess, or whatever. Okay. That's fine. What time is it? Okay. I'm gonna get a save, and then we're gonna try whatever this is. Save the world? Save the world? Let's go save the world, everybody. Let's go save the world. And by the world, I mean this, like, corner of a continent. Or quarter of a country, probably. Okay, let's go see what this is all about. We have the time right now. Let's go see what happens, everybody. Anybody I need to rotate out? I don't think so. We do have the blacksmiths. I think we wouldn't lose it in that case. Don't remember. What do you mean? Necro-Fallens? Ooh, okay, that sounds interesting. Arrive where you think you're supposed to be, except there's nothing here. You studiously look at the map and realize where you went wrong. Apparently there are 2 rock formations shaped like a church being attacked by the old gods. You put a note on your map and head toward the real location, hoping that you haven't lost too much time for the little excursion astray. Gosh darn it. What? Are you kidding? If a bro had the helm on and died, we wouldn't lose it, I think. Oh, no, we wouldn't lose it. We wouldn't lose it. Where are we going, team? Oh my god. Okay. Unbelievable. Tomb of the first man lies a short distance away. You can only see the slanting stonework from here, but a smell lingers far from where it is. Samus, the relative, covers his nose. Smells like my aunt's droppings. Wouldn't be surprised if the witch was in there too. Be on your guard. A few ancient auxiliaries and lots of ancient legionnaires. Okay, that doesn't tell me much, but all right. Okay, it's just a straight up fight. Not much in the way of cover or anything in front of us. I guess we'll just wait and see what they do. 14 of them, so we are outnumbered, but they don't have any ranged units, so we can kind of pick them off a little bit on the way in, I think. It's going to be a real weird fight, team. Looks like we're going first. Nice shield wall. Yeah, for now. We'll see if they, like, stagger it around or anything. Went all the way here for nothing, it seems. I mean, we'll see what happens when we kill them and if we retrieve the magical item or whatever we were sent here for. That is an odd choice. Oh, okay, we have the pike guys coming in the rear here. Okay. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be a couple of, like, other types of enemy? Where are the other guys? Oh, there's an auxiliary. Okay. Generally, yeah, no, they're all just here, team. 5, 25, 8. Okay, I guess we just choose one and start hitting them. An auxiliary, right. Yeah, there's a lone auxiliary up here, apparently. Shield distance 3, resistance against ranged weapons. They just have natural resistance to ranged weapons, huh? Oh, both of them have Battle Forge. That's an interesting note. If there's any Batmans, we can 6 Bane on them. That's true. That's true. Dang, they're just blocking it all, eh? Nothing. Nothing getting through. Technically, this is a really bad idea, I think, though. Yeah, I think we'll wait. Wait. Nika? Oh, you don't have a spear anymore. Yep, you're a sword guy now. Okay, never mind then. Okay. Oh, one of them got to go a little bit earlier. Hey, we actually finally landed a hit. What are the chances, team? What are the chances? Oh, switch weapons. And then wait. Okay. How's the time, I guess, to do this? Oh, interesting. Steam has a hidden object fest going on right now. Oh, that's good to know. Zamus, you got a spear? Ah, Zamus has got the spear. Okay. Wow, just bomb rushed right at it. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Spear wall did no good there. Wow, you got to move and attack. That seems incorrect, but alright. Okay. I guess we just start focus firing them down. Oh, this is actually an auxiliary. Okay, there's one auxiliary in the middle, too. Shield wall spam begin. Okay. Good hit. Good hit. Okay. Want to go that heavy yet. Okay, well, we ate through that guy pretty good. 64, 39. Okay. Where's the shield? Yeah. Try to take out some of these pike guys as best we can. Good stun, good stun. Ah, nice try. So I do... Yeah, that one we're gonna hit our own people. That actually worked really well. Okay, okay, I like it. Nice try, Erling. 24, 32. Nice try, Ingolf. Man, couldn't pull anything in on that one. Good shot, Black Friday. Okay. Now in melee range. Switching. Good work, good work, good work. Oh, this is also another auxiliary. Okay. It's 48. Nice try, Erling. Nice try, Chang. interesting. We hit there, but... Nice try. Okay. Dang. Can't say they aren't defending well. Okay, slowly but surely. It sounded like we broke his shield there, but it didn't look like anything actually happened. Okay. Dang, alright. Wow, Chang up there dancing. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Nice try, coffee. Okay. Oh, come on, Chang. You gotta land these shots, bud. I mean, we're beating the armor off of him, but it's just slow. I'm gonna have to get you out of there, Ingolf. Oh, Ingolf died! Wow, okay, I couldn't get him out of there in time, alright. We cannot land a shot right now, team. This is rough. Thank you, jeez. Do I retreat?
He's dead, Jim.
Seriously. That's rough. I think I just pull you back? Oh, you're too tired to move. I mean, he'll survive with an injury because we have the surgeon. It's not pretty. I don't know what just happened there, but awesome. Great work. I have no idea why that just happened. Okay, well, we're out of that. Let's pray for brain damage. Use the AoE on the scythe. On the scythe? Or missing ear. Something like that would be nice, yeah. Nice finish, Ika. Of course, it all went to the head armor. Too tired to attack. Okay. Come on. Okay. Hang out back here. Dang, Chang is just dancing up there right now. Good hit, good hit. More headshot. Nice. Okay. I can still tank a few hits. That piercing resistance. Okay, if you say so. Get you in here, I guess. Oh my god, Chang. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, there was a headshot. That's actually okay. Finally. Erling in the back. Oh, they killed Erling. Wow, the double headshot. Wow, the double headshot on Erling. Dang. Not what I expected, team. Did not expect a double headshot on Erling. Completely bypassed his armor. Okay, another one down. Big hit, T12. That's really unfortunate. I mean, he's not dead, right? Definitely not in a good way, though. Well, I guess we might be shopping for new bros if injuries are bad enough. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. And the only good thing about this, I guess, is technically they're not rezzing. They're not zombies. That'd be really bad. 61. Okay, we got a bit of the bigger of the threats. Too tired. Oh, the doggo with a finish. No, they both died. Wait, how is that possible? Yeah, dog kill. Chang definitely in a bad spot as well, yeah. Wait, how did they both die? That doesn't make any sense. We have the surgeon, I thought, don't we? Maybe we don't. Oh no, I have the blacksmith. We have the blacksmith. I was thinking we had the surgeon, but we have the blacksmith, don't we? I know we got the artifact. It seems off its hands. You thought it should be heavy, but there's something keeping it artificially light. You sack it up and get ready to head back to the employer. Head back. Iggy, welcome. You're not useless, Iggy. You do a tremendous work for us, Iggy, but welcome. Iggy, you do tremendous work. You stun multiple people, and you're constantly doing damage. You're exactly what we need. But welcome, Iggy. Yeah, you weren't. You survived. Yeah, you did a great job. Okay, well, I understand you guys are sad, but congratulations, you're back in the fight now. Unbelievable. All right. I guess it comes down to, do we want to keep that run? Do we want to keep that? I mean, we had some pretty bad luck there with, like, the double headshots on Erling and stuff, so... do we keep that run? But welcome, Iggy. How you doing? Can we grab the surgeon before the fight? Ah, that's a good question. Let me see. Nope, we don't have another retinue slot. Nope. Nothing we could do. Chillin'? Well, that's good to hear. I need to level you up, Iggy. What do you want? What do you want your next perk to be? Currently, you've got Colossus for hit points, Pathfinder for movement, Gifted for extra stats. Shield expert and mace expert. What do you want your next point to be? We could replace someone. I mean, yeah, we're definitely going to have to. I mean, we had 2 backup people, so it's not like we don't have people to fill in the ranks. It's just now we don't have a range specialist anymore. Flabby Penguin with the raid. I mean, the retinue. Oh. Could you replace someone? I guess we could replace the kid. Well, welcome, Flabby Penguin. Welcome, Raiders. How we doing? But Iggy, yeah. So, what do I recommend? Well, I guess it's kind of up to you. You have a pretty low fatigue, so I wouldn't say heavy armor. Your best bet probably then is going to be something like probably either underdog, so that if you get surrounded, you don't have negatives. Because you are fighting on the end of the line, so occasionally you get surrounded a little bit. Technically, we could give you Nimble, which reduces how much damage you take to your hit points based on your armor, so we'd have to pivot you into light armor. Lurk? Okay, enjoy your Yugen. I'm awesome, welcome. Been a while. Happy Ica Day? Happy Ica Day. We ate a piece of cake, we watched the sparkler go off. But welcome, I am awesome. Hopefully you're having a good day. Berserk's not really your thing. Technically you could take... I guess you could maybe take, like... Since you do have a low fatigue, we could technically give you Recover. That would help your fatigue go up. Or we could give you Brawny, so that your armor doesn't take as much fatigue from you. What is Iggy the Fourth's role in the company? Right now you're like a stun specialist. You stun people regularly, and you're kind of our like edge of line defense. So really your specialties are your weapons right now. You're a shield expert and you're a mace expert. So the mace thing guarantees that if you hit someone with your stun ability, it will actually stun them. And it also reduces how much fatigue you build up. And your shield expert thing increases how much bonuses you're getting from the shield. So the only thing I can think to help offset your low fatigue is something like Brawny, where your armor and your helmet are 30% lighter for you. Otherwise, like I said, underdog, so that when you get surrounded on the end, you don't have the negatives. Or, technically we could give you Nimble, then go light armor. Underdog or Brawny seem like the better options. Iggy could win this for us. Brawny it is. Okay, so you want Brawny? Okay. What do we think? Any of our experts, how do we feel about Brawny? His fatigue is unfortunately very low, which is the only downside. Fast adaptation and pockets could also work. What would we be doing with the pockets thing? Just, I guess I'm curious on that one. Brawny won't do much. He's nimble material. You think so? Okay. I mean, fast adaptation, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just a generally good skill. So we go nimble and then give him light armor instead? More shields in your pocket. Oh, well, that's not a problem we've had, but that makes sense. FA means more stuns. Oh, potentially, yeah, because I guess if well, we're not missing much. Anything T12 thinks is best? Okay. Well, T12, then do you think we pivot them into Nimble? I mean, they don't have much fatigue, so they would be better off with a lighter armor. So we go Nimble, you think? I mean, I figure nimble or FA, I think. Okay. What do I have? Sucks giving up this armor with the enhancement, but I do have 190 armor left. Helmet's a negative 15. 9, 8. I guess I could put you into this helmet. Yeah, I guess I could put you into that helmet. Alright, we'll go nimble. Nimble, FA, or underdog. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the fatigue is your biggest detriment. So I think the light armor is probably going to be the best bet. We'll go nimble then. Okay, so we're going to pivot into this and that then. Okay, that gets your fatigue back up to 50. That's not too bad. And 44% on your nimble's not bad. We need to get a little bit lighter helmet on you. 40 durability. Oh, your helmet was destroyed, Sins. Also want to keep you around that 5. Man. Okay. So for Iggy, we wanted to go underdog. And FA. Who to put this on. Also has nimble. 236, then it's a better armor. Wow. Okay, Grimwald. Grimwald could have the heavier armor. $230. Okay. It's getting almost wacky right now. I need a pole arm. Oh, this is technically a pole arm. 5580. You can have one of those, I guess. Oh, that's why we have you on the throwing stuff. Because you do have a pretty good, an arm on you there. What's this? It's just an empty bag of javelins for some reason. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Man, those Lofty. Oh, you leveled up Coffee. Okay. Oofa doof. Oofa da doof. Okay, obviously more resolve. I think it's 3 on this for the fatigue. Guess just the +2 to melee defense? Should I take the +2 to melee defense even though he's like a support guy, or should I go just the +1 melee skill? +2 a melee defense? Okay. We'll take the +2 a melee defense. I mean, I guess there's no reason I can't give you, like, heavier armor. I have no idea what I'm doing with this Indomitable perk. So what's that? Grants a 50% damage reduction and immunity being stunned, knocked back, or grabbed for 1 turn. Okay. So yeah, I'm guessing then I'd want to go, like, I assume Battle Forged and then Indomitable? And apparently we're just doing that non-stop? I have no idea. Okay, are any of these helmets worth fixing? Yeah. I think the helmets are worth fixing. Go up to 6. 25 for 8. Like, seriously, I don't think we have anybody to wear the super heavy armors that we need. There's one. I guess you could have this. Yeah, because Blackfriar also has Nimble. 5. Yeah. Minus 10. They don't have Nimble yet. They are just a flag guy, though. Okay, I'm gonna pivot you this way. So yeah, the only person left we need to figure out what to do is this, and I need some weird sins here to like tell me what I need to do. No idea how to feel about this. Well, we get a lot of money from the quest and some money for selling this stuff. 183 is not really worth it. It's not really worth wasting it on that or that and that. This is probably worth fixing. Shields aren't really worth fixing, not really worth much. So many people with Nimble. Oh, actually, so okay, this is actually slightly better. Iggy, how do you feel about bone armor? We did lose good men. Yeah, I don't love it. I don't love it. Let me get a, like, lost to maybe not. Maybe lost to maybe not. I don't know how to feel about it. We still have that other save. We still have the other save. Save the world. I guess we could do the auto save also, because technically that's just the beginning of the fight, right? Always, I know that the point of this is that you're gonna lose people. I get it. I do. I promise you I do. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. You know? It doesn't mean I have to like it. Oh, Black Friday, I guess, do you want the Great Axe? We could technically rotate you to the front if you want now. Or do you want to stay in the back with the polearm? I could probably give the Great Axe to Sins here. I will say that this thing didn't actually do too bad of damage. Now, once I get dodge, okay. Okay, I'll give it to Sins for now. I was not unimpressed by how much damage this thing was doing, the way we were using it. 22 melee defense is a little low to go front. That's what I felt, but I've been overruled by that a couple of times now. Yeah, I mean, Chang here, also technically, like, that's what we have. Yeah, the flail wrecks undead if you get past the helmet with their low health. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, so it's just a good weapon for what we were fighting then. Gotcha. Oh yeah, because Grimwald's a spear guy, right? Yeah, Grimwald's a spear guy. But I don't need 2 spear guys over there. So what we can do, rotate Iggy back over, or Ika back over there. There we go. That'll work. Actually, Rabe. Well, if we want... do it this way. So don't need two throwing people right next to each other like this. Switch Chang over there, I guess. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. I don't know, we'll ponder it and see what we want to do Saturday. We're gonna have plenty of time on the next session. We might redo that fight and see if we can not... I mean, Erling... I'm trying to think about that. Grimwald, we just lost, right? Like, they just took a bunch of hits and they went down. Erling, unfortunately, just got, like, double head hit in a row in one turn. And it was just really, really, really unfortunate luck that killed Erling. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll look at it some more on Saturday and see if we want to try that fight again, or if we're going to keep the outcome of that circumstances. Bruh. I don't like losing people, but I know it's part of the module. I know. When I played XCOM, people would die and you'd bring in new people. The only thing I don't like about this... Yeah, better not stand under the pikes if you don't think you can take it. Yeah. It feels like a level 1 guy in this is way, way worse compared to a level 1 guy in, like, XCOM or something. I wouldn't even do that mission for real. Really. I mean, and what's crazy is that was a 2-skull mission. That was only a 2-skull mission. That wasn't even a full 3-skull mission. I assumed it was going to help with the world event thing. I figured it was going to help with the world event thing, but maybe it won't. I mean, it is lots of money, don't get me wrong. It is like almost $3,000, which might be our biggest payday for a single mission. But that was a tough one. It wasn't nothing. It would help with the crisis. Okay. Okay. We could take it with better tactics. I guess that's true. I mean, the battlefield was more in their favor than ours, because a wide open battlefield like that favors a really strong shield wall. I was halfway tempted to pull back where things were a little bit messier. Because to the left of us, there was a bunch of like, crypts and stuff, or like graves, that actually split it up a little bit, which would have favored us with strategy over their, like, shield wall tactics. I don't know. We might take a couple more swings out of it on Saturday and see what happens. But yeah, my biggest issue is I think that the level 1 guys in this are just... Unless you get a really good one, which is, as we've determined, rare, it's really hard to get them leveled up without them just dying again and having to be immediately replaced, right? Like, we saw that with our 3rd attempt, where basically we hired a bunch of people that immediately just, like, started death spiraling after one mission went bad. Ancient Dead have dead terrible initiative. If you can prevent them from shield walling up as they charge into you, you have 2 turns to wreck them. Right, yeah. Maybe there was something I could have done instead. Yeah, I think the only thing I could have changed there is I could have fallen back to where the graves were, and then that would cause like more choke points that we could focus fire on one at a time. Maybe only deal with one guy with a pike from the back. Because we've seen the zombies and the undead do the stupid stuff of like wandering back and forth in the back line instead of wanting to go around. And if they're that broken up, they're not getting all the like adjacent bonuses for the shield wall stuff that you get, I guess. I don't know. We might try it again. I think we'll try it again on Saturday and see what happens. We'll have both runs in case we don't want to roll it back. I'll give it like 2 or 3 tries. And if it doesn't go any better, or if it goes worse, we'll just keep this one. But I don't know. I think a different battlefield would have helped significantly there. I think they just happened to get a battlefield that was more suited for them than it was for me. Which is fine. It happens. Lurkers, thank you. You're the Twitch go around. We always appreciate you. Anybody check the VODs here on Twitch, checks the VODs to the YouTube repository. Also greatly appreciated. Seeing those numbers helps keep me motivated. If you need a well-thought-out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc., Thinking Solutions. And that's going to be it for me, everyone. I hope you all have a good rest of whatever you're up to. And yeah, I think that's going to do it. Bye.